Hi, my name is Madison Smith. I am actually from a small town, northern Indiana, called Plymouth, Indiana. This is my senior year, so just pushing through at this point. We got to get it done. My major is public communication, and I'm minoring in marketing. I've enjoyed it so far. I really have liked all of my classes. Cannot complain about that. Um, I have a dog, as you can tell. She's in the background here. Her name's Mabel. So she's like my daughter. But so what field do I want to work in when I graduate? I would love to use my degree, but I'm just not sure what I want to do. I really need to go meet with the career center, career coach, and decide on maybe some options. But as of right now, I am the Ball State Communication Department social media intern. So I'm liking that. Maybe I could potentially do something with social media in the future. I don't know. I really, my main goal right now after I graduate is to go to flight attendant school because I really want to be a flight attendant. I studied abroad this summer with Ashley Coker in Ecuador, and it was amazing. Like, that's the only thing I want to do now is travel the world. So if I could find a job that pays for me to travel, that would be amazing. But as of right now, the only thing I can think of is being a flight attendant. So if anyone has any options, please throw them my way. That would be awesome. First thing that comes to mind when it comes to interviewing is getting interviewed for a job. I've never ever had an encounter with anyone else for any type of other interviewing. So I'll be excited to learn about if there are different types of interviews because the only type I've ever really heard about or learned about are when it comes to getting a job. And have I used video technology to complete an interview before? Yes. During COVID, I remember I was applying for a job at a nursing home, and they had to do it virtually because it was just crazy. So, yes, I have been an interviewee, and I've been the one person getting interviewed by someone for a job. So, I have done that through Zoom, through technology, and that was actually quite easier than it was if I were to go in person. I don't know, it just seemed to be more comfortable being in my own space when I was getting interviewed and asked questions. When you get out of your comfort zone, it's just kind of different, but I feel like I would have been fine if I had to interview in person too. So yeah, I'm glad COVID's over, so then I don't really have to worry about doing a whole lot of interviews online. But I mean, you never know because there's a lot of jobs that like allow you to interview through Zoom and online because it's like remote jobs and stuff. So I guess that'll be something fun to learn about in this class as well. Do I have any funny, interesting interviews that I would like to share? No, I have not. All of my interviews have been pretty professional. I haven't had one moment where I think that it'll be funny, but I do have a story about how one of my best friends is a flight attendant right now. She graduated like 2 years ago, and she said during her interview process, her boss asked her if she had an OnlyFans account, and she was like, "No, I don't." I don't know if you guys know what that is. Maybe this is too much information, but she was like, "No, I don't know what that is. I don't have that." And he was like, "Okay, well, if you have that, you cannot work for this company. You cannot be a flight attendant." And I was like, that is crazy because I don't know, that whole situation is just kind of crazy to think about. That's funny. I don't know. If someone asked me that in an interview, I would be kind of taken back by that. Like, just very random questions. So I guess maybe that's something I gotta be prepared for if I have an interview to be a flight attendant. And just something that I'm looking forward to about in this class is just learning about different types of interview structures and the different forms of it because I really only know about getting job interviewed. So this will be really interesting, and I hope that this will help me in the future so that maybe when I'm getting out of my comfort zone when it comes to an interview, or like when they hit you with those questions that you're not expecting and you have to like think on the spot, that would be helpful to learn. So I'm excited. Let's get this going, and hopefully I learn a lot this semester.